In this video, we'll discuss how to add a module to a page, as well as how to update some of the settings of the module and even get into some of the content editing within the HTML module here on the site. Now, in order to be able to add a module to a page, you must first log in as a user who has the capability or privileges to add modules to a page. I've just logged into the site as Michelle, who is the admin user here on our Awesome Cycles site. Now, we can add a module to any page. I'm just going to click to the Contact Us page, and we're going to add a module to this page. Now, in order to add a module, we need to hover over the Modules menu and click Add New Module. Now, if you're not familiar with DNN terminology, I like to tell people that a module is to DNN what an app is to an iPhone. It's just a way to extend the framework or a way to inject more functionality onto the page. And as I scroll across this list of modules we have here, you can see all the modules that are installed in the system. We can also filter these modules by category. Now, some of these categories are in the system by default, and you as the admin user can also add as many categories as you like. I'm going to filter our list by the common category, and so we see the HTML Pro module here that's available to us. Now, as I hover my mouse over the module, we see a message here that says drag to add this module to the page below. And we're definitely going to drag and drop in just a second, but if you're not the drag and drop kind of person, you can easily hover over the crosshairs and then select any pane available to you and click and add it to the page. So I'm going to hover my mouse over here, and I'm going to click on the module, and as I start to drag the module down the page, you'll see these blue regions that come into view for me. These are the panes that are on the page that are acceptable locations where I can place this module. And so I'm going to drop it here in this left pane, and to do that I'm just going to let go of my mouse, and the page refreshes here, and we've got a module on the page. Now, you see that the module is currently saying text HTML because it doesn't have a title. And to update the title, all we need to do is access the module action menus. Now, when I added the module to the page, it kicked us in the edit mode, and there are a couple visual indicators that we're in edit mode here. First of all, this edit page option has turned blue at the top, as well as we see these black icons hanging off of the modules on the page. Like I said, these are the module action menus. And on the far right module action menu, we have the ability to move the module around. Now, we can still drag and drop the modules if we want to, but the crosshairs on the far right of the module actions it gives us another way to move the module. The gear here in the middle is how we can access some of the settings of the module. And what we're going to do here on ours is currently click into the settings and update the title. Now, once we click into the module settings, we see a couple different tabs here. And the first one is the module settings, and under the basic settings section, I want to update the title. So I'm just going to call this demo module. And we have more settings that we can get into, and we're not going to discuss all of them here in this video. But we also have the permissions tab. The permissions tab is how you as the user can configure who can see the module, who has capabilities to edit the module or delete the module, and so on and so forth. These the list that we see in the far left category, these are the security roles that are within our site. So these are the ways that we organize or group our users. And by default, you can see that the module is inheriting the view permissions from the page, which is fine for us right now. We also have a page settings tab where we can update more information about the module. We also have a HTML module settings. So usually in DNN, the last tab available to you in the settings are configurations that are specific to the module that we're working on. So we're working on an HTML module right now, and so we have some autosave configurations and versioning and workflow that we can apply here to this module. So for right now, I'm just going to update the title, and you can see there's an update button here. I'm going to click this, and when the page refreshes, we can see that our demo module title has been updated here. Now I'm going to actually add some content, and to do that, I'm going to hover over this little pencil icon and click Edit Content. And we have a WYSIWYG editor here, and so this stands for what you see is what you get, and it's just a way that we allow your content managers to easily manage content. and you see the blue message popping up here. We also have autosave enabled by default for the HTML modules. So the interface here is very much Microsoft Word like, and we can just insert some content very easily, and we can also insert an image. So I'm just going to click into this image manager, and when this pops up, we get another pop-up window here, and on the far left we can see the folders that we have the ability to view as a user. And when I click on the folder, I get an updated middle view here, and it shows me the images that reside in the folder. Now we could also upload images if we have access to upload to this specific folder, which we do. So I'm going to click upload, and you can see how you could upload an image here. So I'm just going to select this image here of these two people, and in the far right hand side we get an image preview, and we could also get into the properties of this image, and we can work with the alignment as well as update or alter the width and height. But for now I'm just going to insert this image, and so we can see that we've got the image here, and I'm just going to put a little line break here under the or above the image. So I'm going to click save. And so now we can see that we have the content here in our module on the page, and we're still in edit mode. So here again, I could, drag this module around and drop it wherever I'd like to. And that's how easy it is to add a module to the page in Evoq content and update the settings of the module as well as add content to it. And I'll also add that we have an ecosystem full of modules. We've got module vendors. We've got a store where you can buy modules. We've also got a forge where you can go and download modules that have been contributed by the community for free. So I hope this video has been helpful for you, and I would encourage you to be sure to check out other videos that we have where we further discuss features and functionality of Evoq content. And thanks again for watching.